everybody, welcome to What About Houston. I'm your host, Lara Bell. Okay, Halloween is over, but now we have Thanksgiving to look forward to. So coming right up, how to turn your Halloween decorations into Thanksgiving. Plus, Jan Glenn's going to show us some unusual animals on this edition of What About Houston. Hi, I'm Lara, wife to a terrific husband and mother to a beautiful little girl. My friends and I love Houston with all of its great restaurants, boutiques, sporting events, and local attractions. There's something for every woman in every walk of life. So join us as we explore everything Houston has to offer, and you'll see why we're wild about Houston. Hey everybody, I'm sitting here with Jan Glenn and Lauren Lanning, and I cannot believe that it is November. You guys?
Yes,
I know. Where's this year gone?
Well, it'll be January the 1st before you know it.
I'm telling you,
once
this
you
is
hit
crazy.
November, Christmas,
It goes so fast.
It's gone.
It
And
just
it's January the
flies.
1st. Yeah.
Okay, now do you guys decorate?
Yes. In fact, my door is so decorated right now that you can't even get in the door. I've got scarecrows everywhere, and I've already got turkeys out and all kinds of stuff.
So you've already got all your decorations for Thanksgiving up.
Yeah.
Okay, I just have a pumpkin outside my apartment door. That's it.
But as the years go on, you'll have more stuff.
You get more,
and then you have to keep putting more.
But see, I'm kind of like Jan. I mean, my front doorway is like jam-packed with stuff.
Yeah.
But now that I have 2 kids, I'm getting a little bit lazier. I'm not pulling quite as much stuff out as I used to.
Back up.
Because you got to put it all away.
Yeah, and you know what? You have a problem with packing it and finding a place to put it. I mean, do you have a big attic to put all this, or a garage?
We do. I've got, for Halloween decorations, for instance, I've got 7 of those big totes full of Halloween decorations.
Oh my
so
gosh.
Brent every year has to crawl up in the attic and pull out 7 boxes.
Okay, I hate to see what's there for Christmas. If you've got 7 for Halloween.
It's a lot.
I don't want to know.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot of
but
stuff.
you know what? Lara's the one that she gets stuff out immediately. I mean, as soon as the
September 1st.
Yeah, I mean, it's
out.
As soon as something is over, like Halloween's over, Thanksgiving's already out. The very next
See,
day.
but that's
the very next day.
good because I respect that because there are lots of people that will keep their stuff out year round.
Okay.
Christmas decorations are the worst.
No, there's a house in this neighborhood, and I swear to you guys, they had a pumpkin out at Valentine's Day last year.
It is Halloween year round in our house.
That's even scary.
I know.
A real pumpkin.
I swear. I was
right.
like, oh my gosh. Well, anyways, I'm getting a little bit lazier, okay, with putting stuff out and putting it away because it takes a lot of time.
And 2 babies.
2 babies, it's just so much work.
now you
So
have an
I found this designer in town, and she's going to show us how to transform your Halloween decorations into Thanksgiving.
Oh, very good.
The lazy way.
Very good.
Transforming Halloween decorations into Thanksgiving isn't as tricky as it seems. So we headed over to Twins design owner Regina Dorsets for some quick tips to take your decorations from scary to spectacular. Okay, Regina, now I wish my door looked like this because this is incredible. Now William, though, is going to show us, or you're going to show us, and William's going to help assist us, how to transform this door from Halloween into Thanksgiving. Now, what's the big thing that people should remember?
Well, I think kind of have fall in mind when you are decorating for Halloween. So the things that you put on there for Halloween, you could take off. For example, you could take the spider off. Obviously, the little scarecrow. I mean, the skeleton guy.
So basically, when you are decorating for Halloween, keep that in mind for next year.
Right.
You know, so the two can merge together.
And don't be afraid when you are decorating for the Halloween. Just put anything whimsical up there, but keep in mind that the base could be the fall items, such as the vine and the all the different little orange, anything orange that does transition into the fall that you can keep up there. And the other thing that I love to do is put like colored lights. You can put the orange lights and take those out and put the white lights for the fall is another nice feature to go into. Yes, from Halloween into the fall.
And I guess too that you would also need to get rid of course, the pumpkins with faces.
Yes. And I would get rid of this for sure because it does have the face. And I think the scarecrow can make the transition into the fall.
Okay, now you have some ideas for the dining room table as well.
Oh yes, I love dining room tables.
Okay, Regina, let's start with back here because this is really cute for Halloween, but it's Thanksgiving now. This has got to go. This is way too.
Yeah, and we'll take away the candy, the holiday treats.
Everybody has got a glass jar, and basically
And we just filled it with a little bit of fall foliage and some artificial pumpkins. You can do fresh or real, and just there, you're done.
Look at that. Look at how simple it is. Now I like too that you put just this moss on over the table.
That's just a sheet moss that we used, and you just lay it down. I used a runner first to protect the table, and then just put the sheet moss with some fall foliage, as you can see, the same things that we used back here.
And then the leaves. And that's
the
it.
leaves.
It looks so pretty. So we're basically just replacing the old with something very, very, I'm so scared I'm gonna catch us on fire. Bobby, watch me so I don't catch us on fire.
Yeah, and then this, and you can definitely, as you can see through this, but this is the fall, just has that touch of fall. And then you can set your tables, your plates, and your glasses.
And look at Bobby, if you can get a shot, this looks so different without the bird on it. It looks totally Thanksgiving-y and so less Halloween-y.
Right, and we kept the as you can see, we kept the candelabras, kept the candles, and I think it's a great transition into the fall.
It looks so good.
And
we have
again,
one more
we have
thing.
some artificial pumpkins that you can just use as.
And I like too how you just put them all along the runner. Just keep everything on the runner then.
And it's functional. Yes, exactly. Keep it all on the runner, and and you have your candles, and it's done.
Okay, guess what? Next year, you're coming to my house.
Okay.
Thanks, Regina.
And don't go away after the break. How to decorate cookies like a pro. Plus, Jan Glenn shows us some unusual animals and how to care for them. So don't go away. Hi everybody. As you know, the Thanksgiving holidays are right around the corner, and if you've got friends and family coming into town, we've got Kelly Lawrence, the owner of Cookies in Bloom, to kind of show us how to decorate some cookies. Now you said that this was easy, so how do we get started?
Well, there's a couple different things that you can do to decorate your cookies. If you want to have your children participate in the decorating, which of course
you do.
they love, and how are you going to say no, right?
Exactly.
I recommend making a dip out of your icing. And your icing you can get from any Michael's or cake decorating store, any kind of craft hobby store.
Okay.
And it's going to be kind of a thicker icing, a royal icing versus a buttercream, so it'll hold shape. You'll just add something like vanilla to it, thin it out, and then the children can just dip their cookies right in to the icing. And it'll spread on there for them, and then you can add sprinkles or whatever you'd like to do for those cookies. And then it's great. It's great for the kids. You can go back with an icing bag and pipe in some details. Now, for the person who wants to do it herself, or the adult who likes to create cookies without the help of little hands, decorating cookies is not that hard. We have here our fall leaves, and for the leaves, if you notice on this arrangement with all the different color variations, one of my favorite things to do is just to kind of squirt the icing on in different places.
Now, do they have cookie cutters for this that are like in the shape of leaves that you can get at a craft store?
You can get those at usually your cake decorating stores. Some of the craft stores carry wider varieties of shapes, but most of the time it's going to be like a cake decorating store. And then if you'll if you use a spatula, you can go back and just smear the icing.
Oh my gosh, how
easy. And it
easy.
makes those really cool color variations.
How neat, because it looks like it's airbrushed on the cookies.
Doesn't it? It looks really cool, huh? It's just putting the icing on and then smearing it off. Of course, you need more icing than this. And then you can go back and put your details in with your decorating bag.
Oh my gosh, how neat.
And if you need to bake these in advance, I mean, obviously if
if you've got a lot of family and friends coming in, and you've got, you want to do something really neat, how far in advance can you bake the cookies, and how do you store them?
You can freeze cookies for as long as 3 months.
Wow.
And so you have plenty of time. What you can do is simply take the cookie, wrap it in saran wrap, and then put it in one of the, like a Ziploc freezer bag or something.
This seems pretty easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just take my spatula and just smear it.
Right, and kind of wipe off the edges.
Okay.
And you know, you can go back and smear the cookie with the spatula real close down on top of the cookie, and it'll wipe a lot of the brown funkiness away.
Okay, mine's not as good, but that's okay. And then I just take the brown.
Practice. It does take some practice.
Oh gosh, that looks, yeah, it's definitely, this is Lauren Lanning's interpretation of a dead fall leaf. But that's okay.
If you want to see the Tony Award-winning West Side Story, now is your chance. It's only playing through this weekend and is loosely based on Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, but with a twist. Some of the best Broadway songs like I Feel Pretty and Somewhere are in the play, and again, the showstopper ends Sunday. For tickets, log on to tuts.com. And if you have kids, then you know that Disney on Ice Monsters hits town next week. It's here November 8th through November 12th at Reliant Stadium. And here you'll see all of Disney's most lovable monsters. For tickets, call 713-629-3700. And then finally, Society for the Performing Arts is welcoming Mexico City's award-winning choreographer, Tanya Perez Salas, at the Wortham Center this Saturday night. She's known for her beautiful movements, and in this performance, she'll incorporate 500 gallons of water and sheets of sand pouring down on stage. For tickets or more information, log on to spahouston.org. And don't go away, because when we come back, Jan Glenn shows us some unusual animals and how the pros care for them, plus yoga for kids. You'll see after the break.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm sitting here with Jan and Lauren, and Jan has quite an interesting story for us.
I do?
Yeah.
What story would that be?
Isn't it about
which one?
Isn't it the unusual animals?
Oh yeah. Well, actually, you know, we aired part 1 of the unusual animal.
A few weeks ago, yeah.
The exams. Well, we did get the snakes and the turtle and the bird on.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about unusual animals, unusual pets. You have a goldfish. That's considered
That's
a
barely
little
alive.
I should have brought that.
Probably not by tonight.
I hope Dylan's not listening, because that's her pet.
It's her little
That's
pet.
your little pet.
No, but I do have to tell you, I have a story to tell you guys.
Okay.
About a month ago, Brent called me to the back porch to go look out the back window. There was a tarantula on our back porch.
That's not a good.
No, I'm talking this big around. So my husband goes and gets a golf club, and then he kills the tarantula. And then I got all worried. I was like, he killed somebody's pet. No. You know?
Yeah.
But I got on the internet and looked, and we have tarantulas here. And
That is awful.
Yes.
I had no idea.
Spiders. I was driving in my car, singing along to Shania Twain, and one starts creeping down beside me, and I start screaming at the red light. I have to pull over. And these guys are killing the spider in the back of my car.
I would have wrecked.
It was like a white body with these brown legs. I almost died. I've never seen anything like that before.
Well,
I didn't know that there
I've
were
got a good one too.
tarantulas.
We have tarantulas up in the panhandle of Texas, where I'm from.
Right.
There's a certain season where you can just see them crawling all over the road. Well, as a little girl, my sister and I came home from the movies with Mother and Daddy, and there was a big one right there by the front door, and Daddy killed it, and it had babies, and the babies
it went
scattered
everywhere,
all over the porch. So you knew for about at least 2 more months, there's tarantulas all over this farmland.
No way. Well, so I tell Jan the story, and Jan says to me, well, they travel in 3s, so I expect to find 2 more.
That's right, and they may have had babies.
Do they really?
So you could have a whole backyard.
She told me that they travel in 3s.
Well, we're talking about unusual pets, and Dr. Taffy Tippett is a great veterinarian here in Houston, and she examines everything from snakes to bunnies to guinea pigs, chinchillas to spiders.
Tarantulas.
Yeah. Anyway, we want to give the snakes, the bird, and the turtle equal time. So here they are. So your pet is a dog or a cat, which are the common pets veterinarians see most often. But what if your pet is a snake or a turtle or a bird? Well, where to go? Bissonnet Southampton Veterinary Clinic, of course. It's the place where you will find Rio, who's a turtle, Dudlina, Chinny Chin Chin, that's our chinchilla, Kahar, who's a bird, and Squire and Phil are snakes. They're all getting their exams, and Dr. Taffy Tippett is their vet. Kahar is 23 years old. Tell me about him. It is a him, right?
It's a female.
Oh, it's a female.
girl bird,
Sorry, baby doll.
and she is a green cheek Amazon.